Africa. A land of sun-drenched savannas and thundering herds. But beneath the familiar lies a world of astonishing animal behaviors. Join us as we journey beyond the obvious, uncovering the continent's most extraordinary and unexpected stories, where intelligence, emotion, and survival manifest in ways stranger than fiction. The African elephant's true power lies not in its size or strength but in its extraordinary mind, a living library of memory, emotion, and culture that has evolved over millions of years. Within the deep-set eyes of the matriarch, generations of wisdom are stored, guiding her family through the ever-changing landscapes of Africa. Elephants remember distant waterholes, ancient migration routes, and the faces of friends and foes alike. Their intelligence is not just a tool for survival, but a bridge connecting past and present. Elephants mourn their dead, gently caressing bones in silent rituals that echo through the savannah. These moments of grief reveal a depth of feeling rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Herds gather around the remains of lost loved ones, pausing in quiet reflection, as if honoring the memory of those who came before. Their empathy extends beyond their own kind, sometimes even showing compassion for other species. Elephants are also remarkable problem solvers, using tools to shape their world. With their versatile trunks, they break branches to swat flies, dig for water in dry riverbeds, and even fashion makeshift tools to reach food. This creativity and adaptability are hallmarks of their intelligence, allowing them to thrive in diverse and challenging environments. With the longest gestation of any mammal, nearly 2 years, each new calf is a slow investment in wisdom, nurtured by the entire herd. From the moment a calf takes its first wobbly steps, it is surrounded by protectors and teachers, learning the ways of the wild. This patient upbringing ensures that the knowledge of the ages is passed down, generation after generation, securing the legacy of the herd for centuries to come. The giraffe's life is a spectacle of the strange, an unfolding drama on the vast African plains where every movement and gesture is shaped by millions of years of evolution. These towering creatures with their impossibly long necks and gentle eyes seem almost otherworldly as they glide through the golden grasslands, but beneath their serene appearance lies a world of complex social rituals and fierce competition, especially when it comes to courtship and the battle for dominance. The courtship of giraffes is as unusual as their appearance. It begins with a curious ritual. A male approaches a female and gently nudges her, coaxing her to urinate. He then tastes her urine, using a specialized organ in the roof of his mouth to detect subtle chemical cues that reveal whether she is fertile. This behavior, known as the flamen response, is crucial for the male to determine the perfect moment to pursue mating, ensuring his efforts are not wasted. But before a male can even hope to mate, he must prove his strength and status. This leads to one of the animal kingdom's most extraordinary contests: necking. In these dramatic battles, rival males stand side by side and swing their massive muscular necks at each other, using their heavy heads like sledgehammers. The blows can be thunderous, echoing across the savannah, and the spectacle is both brutal and strangely graceful, a ballet of power and endurance. The outcome of these duels is decisive. The victor, often left standing tall and proud while his rival slinks away, earns the right to mate with receptive females. In this way, the giraffe's iconic neck serves a dual purpose. It allows them to reach the highest leaves in the treetops, but it also becomes a formidable weapon in the struggle for reproductive success. Every aspect of giraffe life, from subtle chemical signals to thunderous necking duels, is a negotiation for survival and legacy. These gentle giants remind us that even the most peaceful-looking animals can harbor intense rivalries and complex social lives, all in the name of passing on their genes to the next generation. Intimidation. The spotted hyena's infamous laugh is a sophisticated code, revealing age, status, and intent. Female hyenas rule with unique anatomy and fierce dominance, shaping every social interaction. Far from mere scavengers, hyenas are intelligent predators with a matriarchal society and a language all their own. From their greatest enemy, the lion, the herd responds with astonishing collective vengeance. Stories abound of buffalo herds tracking down and attacking lions that have threatened or harmed one of their own, sometimes even days after the initial encounter. Their sense of loyalty is legendary, and their willingness to risk everything for the group is unmatched in the animal kingdom. What's even more fascinating is how these herds make decisions. Rather than following a single dominant leader at all times, the females gather and vote on the direction the herd should take, each one subtly signaling her preference by standing and facing a certain way. This democratic process ensures the safety and well-being of the entire group. Once a consensus is reached, the matriarch leads the way, guiding the herd with experience and wisdom. When threatened, the buffaloes close ranks, forming a living fortress around their young and vulnerable. Through loyalty, intelligence, and strategy, the Cape buffalo transforms from a simple grazer into one of Africa's most formidable and respected animals. Bulls in the center ready to kick with lethal force. Stallions stand guard, sounding alarms and defending the group. Survival here is a blend of visual trickery, teamwork, and raw power. The Egyptian vulture stands out for its intelligence, using stones to crack open ostrich eggs. This tool use is learned and passed down. Attitude and adaptability are the ultimate weapons. The black mamba is Africa's fastest, most feared snake, striking with blinding speed and potent venom. It hunts with overwhelming momentum, delivering rapid, lethal bites. Agile and shy, it prefers escape, but when cornered, its threat display is unforgettable. The mamba is pure efficiency, a streamlined predator of sudden death. The shoebill stork with its ancient stare hunts by standing motionless for hours, then striking with explosive force. Only the strongest chick survives, as siblings compete ruthlessly for survival. Brutal a fish's joyful leap is a dance of survival. African wild dogs decide when to hunt through a unique sneeze vote. Dominant dogs need fewer sneezes to rally the pack, lower ranks must build consensus. Their democracy and cooperation make them formidable hunters and devoted caretakers. The male ostrich courts with a dramatic dance, kneeling, swaying, booming calls and flared wings. Competing males display in communal leks, each vying for the hen's attention. For ostriches, romance is a public spectacle where only the best performer wins. Meerkats actively teach their young, starting with dead scorpions and progressing to live, de-stingered prey. Lessons are tailored to each pup's skill, ensuring safe mastery of dangerous hunting. The Meerkat clan is a true school, dedicated to survival through education. The Okapi, hidden in Congo's forests, uses its long prehensile tongue to feed and groom with precision. Scent glands in its hooves mark trails, allowing silent communication in dense jungle. With zebra stripes and secretive habits, the Okapi is a master of camouflage and solitude. The mudskipper is a fish that walks and climbs on land, using fins like crutches and suckers. It breathes with water bubbles and through its skin, thriving between worlds. Fiercely territorial, it's a living example of evolution's boldest experiments. The Klipspringer antelope tiptoes on cylindrical hooves, leaping across sheer cliffs with unmatched agility. Monogamous pairs mark territory with facial scent glands, reinforcing bonds and boundaries. Extreme specialization lets them thrive where few dare to tread. The Gerenuk stands upright on hind legs, stretching its neck to browse leaves unreachable to others. Its diet provides all needed moisture, freeing it from water sources. By rising above the competition, the Gerenuk carves out a unique niche. The secretary bird hunts snakes on foot, delivering lightning-fast, crushing stomps with its long legs. Young birds practice their deadly technique, perfecting the art of the stomp. This terrestrial raptor is the undisputed snake slayer of the savanna. The dung beetle navigates by the Milky Way, rolling its prize in a straight line away from rivals. Its dung ball becomes both nuptial gift and nursery, sustaining the next generation. Even in waste, nature finds cosmic purpose and ingenuity. Africa's wildest stories reveal nature's boundless creativity.